Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear humanity, I've come again to give an interpretation, a visual interpretation of one of the ayahs, one of the holy verse of holy ayahs of the Holy Quran. And today we are looking at very, very holy ayahs from the Holy Quran, but we are going to look at it from the view from the horizon. When you human beings are on planet Earth, indeed, planet Earth is a jewel, a very beautiful jewel, a very, very beautiful mother for all living creations on planet Earth. Indeed, with that, Allah embroidered planet Mother Earth with the most holy, noble, holy living Quran, the holy book of Allah. Allah, the most holy, glorified Almighty Allah, embroidered the holy Quran over planet Earth as a blanket of clouds. To human beings, it appears as clouds, indeed, because it appears so, because that in the capacity of human beings, and the insignificance of human beings, indeed, human beings, we are not given the ability to see the Holy Quran with all its majesty. Human beings, we are not given the ability to see the Holy Quran, the most holy book, the Holy Quran, with all its majesty. My people, every single cloud on the horizon that you look at is a holy divine letter of the Holy Quran. And with that, clouds are special, holy, living words of Allah. Clouds are holy, divine, holy, living words of Allah, which He embroidered the words of the Holy Quran, that Allah, the most holy, glorified Almighty Allah, embroidered on Mother Planet Earth. Because indeed, Allah created every living human being from the Holy Quran. The most holy, glorified Almighty Allah, Allahu Akbar, created every atom on planet Earth from the religion of Islam. Allah, the most holy, glorified Almighty Allah, created every planet, everything in the universe, and in the solar system of planet Earth, whatever you call the solar system of planet Earth, that solar system, its functions, its rotation, time zones, rotation cycles are all absolute divine decrees of the most holy, glorified Almighty Allah. Indeed, it's Allah who raises the sun, who makes the planet Earth rotate around the sun, and it's Allah who makes the moon, the nearest celestial body to planet Earth, to have a rotating sequencing rotation cycles, of which, with the moon rotating around planet Earth, it has a greater duty to keep the survival of living human beings in good health. With that, the moon calculates the gravity, the reproductive gravity, energy dynamics in every woman. Since when a girl child is born, the moon is in the horizon, and from that very day, that very moment, in the first 60 seconds, when a girl child arrives on planet Earth, the moon registers and checks and examines and records data of every red and white blood cell in that baby girl born child. With that becomes a rotation of a lifetime. As long as a woman or a girl child is on planet Earth, her body will be contacted by the moon 3 times in every 60 seconds. And that is an absolute divine holy decree of Allah. Because Allah created us from the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam. My people, let's go back and see how Allah embroidered clouds. Clouds are living, eternal, beautiful words of the most holy, glorified Allah. Indeed, those in the east, those in the west, those in the north, those in the south, even in your canopy, when you look up there is a cloud. Indeed, that is a letter of Allah, a letter of the word of Allah. A single living letter or living word of the most holy, glorified Allah. With it, a single cloud contains tons and tons of life for both human beings as well as all that is living on planet Earth. Because it's Allah who commands the clouds. That is time that the clouds, His words, He gathers His words and releases them on planet Earth as a rahmah, as a mercy upon the creations of men and women, upon what we created, the men and women, and whatever they feed, whatever they gather to eat, so that the water, the Holy Quran, with all its noble excellence of sustenance to humanity, Allah releases it as a rahmah, a mercy, and it makes if a plant was kind of a tree, or a plant was in a kind of state of whatever, it will sprout, it will produce, it will testify a plant or any living plant, any plant, when it throws the flowers on its face. That is to glorify Allah, because everything on this planet, everything on planet Earth, the religion of a flower is Islam. The religion of everything that you look upon on this planet, the religion of those creations is Islam. With it, everything glorifies Allah, and also they appreciate, they thank Allah. Because on so many occasions I've said to you, I'm a flower. Smell my fragrances of a perfume. Smell my beautiful fragrances of perfume. With that is the fragrance, a spark of a fragrance of the beauty of the religion of Islam, the most holy, beautiful religion from which every living human being was created. Whereby, indeed, human beings, you should not shed blood of one another. My people, you should not shed blood of one another. You should not manufacture weapons on this planet. You should not amass and accumulate weapons on a planet you call home. Weapons of mass destruction on a planet where your children are, where your mothers are, where your wives are, My people, wake up from the dogma of foolishness and understand that we created you and we gave you sustenance, we gave you beauty, good things. In present time, men and women, they have a song they sing every other hour. Global warming, climate change. But indeed, is it not you human beings that you test weapons on the environment? Is it not you human beings that you test weapons that are destructive, whatever, upon your fellow human beings, and you test those things on the environment? And then at the same time you sing global warming, climate change. My people, we created this planet, we created whatever that is on this planet in the religion of Islam. And for your information, human beings, whatever that you gather every day to eat, to put in your stomach, the religion of what you gather, the religion of those creations is Islam. The religion of the sun in the sky is Islam. The religion of the sun in the sky is Islam. The religion of the moon is Islam. The religion of Mother Planet Earth is Islam. That's why she covered it, embroidered the Holy Quran on every whatever when we look at planet Earth as Earth here from space. Indeed, you would see the beauty of planet Earth. When you are in outer space, you would see how beautiful the Holy Quran is. If you are in outer space and you get a chance to view the beauty of Mother Planet Earth, the beauty of the Holy Quran, indeed, my people, human beings, you were created from the most holy, beautiful, holy religion, the religion of Islam. And that is the religion of the sun in the sky. Islam is the religion of the sun in the sky. Islam is the religion of planet Mother Earth. Islam is the religion of the water the oceans that you look at. The water that comes from the sky to quench the thirst of men and women. Now people, let's go back and look at clouds. Clouds, to you as human beings, you call them clouds. My people, those are holy ayahs, holy words, divine, holy words of Allah. Holy words of Allah. The words of Allah that Allah revealed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He put them in a theoretical format, a theoretical structure in the Arabic language, so that mankind, human beings, can learn to read and know the laws, the divine laws that governs them. That men and women should know the religion from which they were created and be able to know read and understand the divine holy laws that were laid down for their survival, for how to survive, how to conduct, how to live in your societies in harmony. All those divine laws were compiled and were revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it is called the Holy Quran, the noble Holy Quran. With it, the version of it, which is embroidered over planet Earth, is what you human beings drink as water every day or every other hour. when it comes on planet Earth as rain, as rains that produce, makes your plants grow. My people, human beings, do accept the religion from which we are created, and you should discard the dirty theology of bloodshed. You should discard the dirty theology of bloodshed. The theology, the belief, the conjectured belief which has claimed, which has destroyed the sanctity of life on this planet. Because every other hour when I hear you men and women say global warming, climate change, and then I wonder, what would you expect if you go into confrontation from the religion that feeds your stomach every single day? And then you say, we are fighting Islam. We are in America. We are militant, Christian militants. We are fighting Islam. We here in Europe, we are militant Christian. We are fighting Islam. We here in Africa, we are militant Christian. We are fighting Islam. Are you? Do you know the religion of your red and white blood cell? It is Islam, the religion of every red and white blood cell that builds every muscle on your body. It is Islam, the religion of every red and white blood cell in your body that builds every muscle on your body. When you turn around and say, we are fighting Islam, my people, humanity, maybe you don't know me. Maybe you don't know what you are fighting. You don't know me. And with that, many of you have become ill with diseases that have no cure, but with your bodies kind of committing suicide, your own bodies committing suicide, because you as human beings, you are in confrontation and disrepute with your own bodies, with the region from which we are created, with the region, every red and blood cell, white blood cell in your bodies, every red and white blood cell that builds every muscle on your body. But you turn around and say, we are fighting Islam. And you're fighting your bodies. You're fighting your bodies, and your bodies say, okay, are you fighting Islam? Man, we build this body. We build every muscle on your body. If you turn around and say, every time and whatever, you say, I hate Muslims. I don't like Islam. I hate Muslims. Do you know what happens? Every red and white blood cell says, oh, is this man mad or is she crazy? Doesn't she know that inside whatever that muscle that is, her body is built by us, the red and white blood cell who are Muslim, yet she eats and drinks water every other hour, and the region of the water is Islam? My people, I think it's high time you wake up, or else it's high time, human beings, you wake up, or else I tell you the truth. If you go on with the foolishness that you are, whatever, manufacturing weapons and engaging in war of shedding blood because you think that these people are Muslims and we are Christians. Me, as the water I drink, I'll be calm. I'll say to you, my people, maybe you don't know for many centuries that it is Islam that you eat every other hour. Whatever you eat every other hour on your, whatever that you put on your table, the religion of those creations is Islam. With it, you either accept the religion from which every muscle on your body was built, or we who say who are Muslim inside you, the red and white brother, even the brain that gives mankind kind of to be able to say that I own that horse. If we are to look at the name Allah, how it is written in the Arabic format, in the Arabic theoretical format, the name Allah, the most holy, beautiful name Allah, represents, it looks like a W character, a continuous W character. That W, it has a left section and a right section, and another a continuation on it. With that continuation, a brain, if you are to view the brain of a human being from the forehead, it has a left section and a right section. If you are to view the brain from the sides in the ears, it has 5 subsections. And that's exactly what the name Allah, how it is written in the Arabic format, or the Arabic theoretical format, how the name Allah is written. It shows exactly the 2 sections of the brain, if you view it from the forehead, and the other 5 subsections, if you view the brain in the skull of a human being, through the sides. With that, you as human beings, you are given a percentage of mental development, which allows you to say, I own that horse, I own that car, I own that horse, I own that cow. But then when you turn around and say, you are shedding blood of another fellow human being, a person whom you can understand that maybe he has a mother, he has a father, he has a daughter, he has what this and that. If you turn around and they say you shed blood of such a person, and you engage in 365 days manufacturing weapons. Now people, you've been singing the song of global warming, climate change. It's me, the sun in the sky, asking you, human beings on planet Earth, which kind of life do you want on planet Earth? Which favors of Allah will you deny? Which kind of life, what kind of life do you want on planet Earth? The one where you spend 365 days of the year manufacturing weapons? With that, engaging in conflict, shedding blood of innocent women and children? Or a life whereby you have a very beautiful daughter, a little 8-year or 6-year little girl, or a 5-year little girl. She's in your bungalow, your house, your mansion. She runs from the other room and comes to you and says, Mommy, 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 Mommy. And then she laughs and jumps and runs to the other room and says, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. Yet you are saying, I don't like Islam. I don't like those people. I don't like black people. I don't like this and that. Really? Really? Maybe you didn't know what Islam is. In Islam, it's commanded of us. If you have a daughter and you love that daughter very, very much, the way you love your 5-year little girl who comes and shouts, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. And she shouts, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And she runs and she comes and sing and jump and dance and go. And say, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. The affection, the love that you feel for your daughter is the same when you are on the road out there, when you meet people. You don't have a tons of gold that you whoever you meet, you say, here is a ton of gold. Here is a ton of gold. Just the love that you have for your daughter. Feel it. Give it in words, in action, in beauty of harmony to your fellow human beings. To your fellow human beings. Because that is what Allah commanded us to do. You can't carry tons of gold and say, I have a ton of gold here when I meet and so and so. Here's a ton of gold and so and so. Here's a ton of gold. No. Allah says, the love that you have for your daughter when she jumps and runs in the other room and comes and says, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And she comes and the same love when you are out there. You can't give her love, but you see harmony. Respect and harmony and peace. Those individuals you meet out there, and as well as to the environment. Human beings, you are not supposed to test weapons on the environment that looks after your children or you yourself. You are not supposed to test weapons on the environment. You are not. You are not supposed to test weapons on the environment. And you are not supposed to test weapons on human beings or other creations like monkeys and whatever. You are not supposed to test anything on any living thing on this planet, so that you can have peace with it. It is being commanded of you as human beings, to dispense peace and harmony to the environment, to every living creation on this planet. Because the rest of creations do their part, and they say to human beings, a horse, many of you say, I have as I said, the percentage of environment that we are given to human beings says, you can own a horse. You say that is your horse. A horse? It's a huge animal. It's a huge animal. But it can easily, when you say it's yours, it can easily stand there and you sit on it, and it takes you 2 miles from your house in the other town, and you buy whatever you buy, and it carries you back, so long as you don't beat it and fight it while it's doing its whatever. It's the obligation of peace and harmony to you. So long as you are not fighting it or whatever, it's doing its share. It's giving salam, saying harmony, peace, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to you as a human, because I'm a horse, I'm huge. You have to kind of climb over me, and I kind of allow it, and as you sit, and I carry you in harmony. So long as you are not hitting me, you are not saying, oh, I don't like this horse, yet you are sitting on it. My people, human beings, it is from Islam, the most holy, beautiful religion, that all men and women were created. With that, you are required to dispense harmony to one another, not bloodshed. Not bloodshed, not physical mutilation and psychological mutilation of others, as your sadistic belief, as sadism, your conjectured belief of sadism says. As your conjectured belief of sadism says, psychological and physical mutilation of others. No. My people, I wanted to show you that the planet Earth, every cloud that you look upon in the sky, on the horizon, those are living, eternal, living words of the most holy, glorified Almighty. Allah embroidered the Holy Quran on planet Earth as an excellence of sustenance for human beings. It's a compliment, it's a sustenance to you human beings. And with that, Allah said the religion from which I have created you human beings is Islam. So love the religion from which you are created. Human beings, love the religion from which you were created. From which what you call your cows were created. From which what you call your trees, whatever, were created. Where you get the fruits from. Those trees are Muslim. Their religion is Islam. The water you drink is Islam. And with that, as I showed you that the love, the affection, love for your daughter, you should award it to the environment, to your fellow human beings. Not war, not bloodshed, not war, not hate. Not war, not bloodshed, not hate. Many of you, as I said, one or whatever, the other day you see a song of climate change, global warming. Maybe The song, as I said to you, it's me in the sun in the sky saying to you, human beings, what kind of life do you want on planet Earth? The one of exploding ballistic missiles on 3-year little girls in a refugee camp and women in a refugee camp, or the one where your daughter runs up and down in your mansion saying daddy, 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 saying mommy, 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 enjoying every glass of water, enjoying every this and that. Yet those girls, 3-year little girls in the refugee camp, even to get a bottle of water is not allowed. Then you ask why. You ask why. Yet it's a given natural right to every human being that they are entitled to water. The same way your most beautiful daughter that dances and goes and she picks a bottle of water, else she says, comes and says, mommy, can I have a glass of water? And you kind of, whatever, the desperate, like, you look for water. Now, people, you are required by divine holy law to love, to respect, and dispense harmony to one another. For me, I say to you, human beings, love the region from which we are created. Love the religion of Islam. If you say you love to crucify others, remember, for years, you men and women, you've been crucifying you whatever over the cross through the nuclear warheads which are in your warehouses. Whereby they are not waiting for anybody else except your children as well as yourselves, and are arbitrating your so-called cities. With that, we say the assignment we sent Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to you, and he said, this is the religion from which Allah created you from as human beings. Follow this beautiful religion. And maybe you have peace, but many of you said, no, we don't like that religion. Today, you are singing a song and you are exploding ballistic missiles even on 3-year little girls in a refugee camp, a place meant and to be kind of designated for protection and protected by the UN Charter or whatever. My people, I've showed you that every single cloud that you see in the sky is a word of Allah. With it, maybe the air you breathe, if I tell you that the air you breathe is a beauty of the Holy Quran, and if you don't like the Islam, then you might find that your body kind of will choke because you are telling it that you don't like Islam. My people, Islam is the religion, the most holy, beautiful religion from which we are created. Love the religion of Islam without any hypocrisy, without any whatever, so that you may have peace in your heart. If you say you hate Islam, me as red and white blood cell that build every muscle on your body, I might have to give you to say maybe next month you go to check up on your body whether, because you are not feeling well either in your ears, on your head or whatever. Maybe they check whether you have a cell in you which has said, this person says hates Islam, yet we build every muscle on her body. Now, you can find out whether some of us as blood cells, red and white blood cells, have kind of committed suicide, and we are in the form of a cancer tumor. So, don't hate Islam. Don't fight Islam. Don't hate Islam. Because every muscle in your body, every muscle tissue in your body is constructed by red and white blood cells, and the region of those red and white blood cells is Islam. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.